Welcome to my guilty pleasure. Welcome to NGU Idle. NGU Idle is, no question, the deepest, most elaborate, most enjoyable idle game I have ever played, and I've been wanting to make a video on it for a good while now. The only issue is, I found it kind of difficult to figure out how to introduce you to this game without the video becoming too unfocused or rambly, simply because there is a lot to this game. I mean, do you see all these menus? This information overload is a certified autist's dream, so I suppose it's no surprise I like it, I guess. Truth be told, I'm more excited to talk about certain features or menus in the game only unlocked later down the line. So when it comes to the groundwork, I'm going to try and make this as quick and painless as possible. With all that said, if you're all ready and strapped in, I'm going to try and speedrun my way through this introductory stuff as fast as possible. First up, energy. This is your precious resource that gets shit done, and to begin with you get 1 energy every time the bar fills every second until you reach your cap and cannot get any more. But of course you can get upgrades for this later on. What do you use energy for? Like 50 different things really, but the most important thing to begin with is basic training. Invest energy to start filling the bars. Each time you fill a bar, you gain attack or defense points. More energy fills bars faster. What do we use the attack and defense points for? Combat, you wombat! This is how you progress. You press fire and you slay your enemies with the power of simply having the bigger number. Killing enemies drops XP, which can be spent to unlock permanent upgrades like the ones I mentioned for your energy earlier. You can upgrade your energy speed to get the bar to fill up to 50 times faster at maximum. You can upgrade your energy power to make the energy you have fill up bars faster. You can increase your energy cap to allow you to hold more maximum energy at once. Or you can increase your energy bars to get more than 1 energy for each time the bar fills. There's also other stuff here, but I'm not explaining everything on this fucking wall of text. Not when we could spend that time to go visit the money pit. Go on, throw away your life savings. Oh, right. You don't have anything. You're poor. Oh well, at least you can also claim your daily spin here so you can get something still. On to the next menu, I guess. Oh hey look, this is literally just a mini RPG within the game. Get gold and gear from killing enemies here. Equip gear in the inventory to get more attack, defense, and other special bonuses. Combine duplicate items to level them up and stuff them with colourful numbers to increase the stats of higher level gear. Or go to the I.T.O.P.O.D for an infinite tower of generic enemies of gradually increasing strength to farm PP instead of gold and gear from to buy perks with. What's the I.T.O.P.O.D? Why? The infinite tower of pissed off dudes, of course. Wait, what does NGU, the name of the game, even stand for? That's actually a very good question. Wait, what does NGU stand for? Oh. Not gonna lie, I always assumed it was Number Go Up Idle, but apparently it's Number Game Ultimate. Well. Anyway, oh yeah, you have gold now. Go on then. Come on, don't be shy. Just throw it in. Fine, if you want to waste your gold elsewhere, you could always go to the Augments menu and invest energy and gold into building up a multiplier for your attack and defense to allow for much faster progression. You might also notice these things come in pairs. The top bar gets more of the thing that multiplies your stats, and the bottom bar upgrades that thing, multiplying the effect of the multiplier. The top bar is always cheap but slow to level up, while the bottom bar is fast but expensive. But hey, make it to boss 30 and money hardly becomes an issue anymore anyways, because then you unlock the broken time machine. And they aren't kidding about it being broken. Travel back in time to the point at which you got the most money for killing an enemy at once to loot them again and again and again every time the bar fills each second. Level up the time machine using energy to fill the bar faster. Oh, did you finally finish maxing out the basic training menu? Well then, welcome to the advanced trading menu. It's honestly just kind of a mishmash of miscellaneous bonuses you can get, but yeah, fill up the bars with energy and get more bonuses. Well, that was fun. Actually, no. That was very, very slow and boring, actually, and I actually very much did not like it. I mean, all this stuff is cool and all, but it takes so long to progress, man. It wasn't that bad the first couple bosses, but each boss is 10 times stronger than the last one. Literally, it's 10 times stronger. Like, aside from the first couple, it's literally 10 times every time. And it just feels like everything you can do in this game to become stronger just has diminishing returns. Eventually you just hit the point where it takes forever to get further. If only there was some sort of foundational staple mechanic of the idle genre, which could help to address the serious fundamental flaw in the gameplay loop that... Oh yeah, right, Rebirthing. Bored of this grind? Hit Rebirth. Get rewards depending on how far you got before throwing in the towel and start over. But this time, keep your permanent XP upgrades and increase your number. What is your number? It is a precious resource which acts as a further multiplier to your attack and defense. If you get a number of 1,000, you quite literally get stats 1,000 times faster than last time. Be careful though, because unlike most idle games with the rebirthing system, you aren't just given more number every time you hit rebirth. Your number is set to whatever you earned, regardless of what it was before. So if you do worse on your next run, despite having a higher number to make that run easier, and then you still hit rebirth early, you will actually go backwards and reduce your although, at the very least, each rebirth will allow you to refight all the easy first few bosses again for easy XP to get more permanent upgrades, so it's never the end of the world. Well, I can't lie, this rebirth button sure is helpful, I just wish there was a way to build up this number a bit faster. Well, don't you worry your pretty little head, there is. Just one more question though. How much do you value your kidneys? For completing the cave area of the game by beating boss 37, you will unlock the game's second major resource, magic. Magic is 3 times as expensive to upgrade its energy and does different things, but other than that mostly works the same. What can you actually use it for though? Well, just like energy, the list of things is actually quite huge, but you have to unlock a lot of it. So for now, it's only a couple things. Option 1 is that it can be used to upgrade the time machine even further, multiplying the gold it produces. And option 2 is a human rights violation. By opening up the blood magic menu, we can engage in various forms of self-harm or just harm in general. At the cost of investing both money and magic to fill these bars to generate blood. You use said blood to do blood magic. It's not exactly hard. There's 4 spells here in total, going from most to least expensive. For a whole lot of blood, you can give a further percentage-based boost to the gold generated by the time machine. For a little less, but still a lot, you can increase your drop chance. For a minimum of a couple thousand blood, you can improve your stats in adventure mode. But most importantly, you can invest blood to turn it into a multiplier for your number. Even if you can only afford to get 1 single drop of blood, if you invest that blood into the spell, that will already result in you getting double the number for that rebirth. Wow, magic sure is helpful. I can't wait until we unlock this 3rd resource to see how cool and helpful it is.
Hey everybody, AI Griffin here, to explain the joke. You see, the joke here is that considering it only takes 37 bosses to unlock the magic resource, one might have expected that it would not be long after you would be unlocking the 3rd and final resource.
However, in a cruel twist of fate, this would turn out to be grossly misleading, as before you can even begin unlocking this 3rd resource you must first defeat all 6 of the game's major boss fights, or titans, as they are referred to. Each titan is a massive undertaking which will usually take at least weeks, usually months of preparation to be ready for, and beating one is a huge milestone in your progression of the game, even once you have unlocked and defeated all 6 of the game's titans. A process which takes about 2,500 hours of playtime. From there you will still need to reach the 301st and final boss to complete the game on normal difficulty. From there, you must start all over again back from boss 1 on the newly unlocked evil difficulty, and make it to the 125th boss on evil difficulty. Only then will you unlock the ability to fight the 7th titan, the Greasy Nerd. And upon beating him you will finally unlock the coveted 3rd and final resource.
Thank you, AIP to Griffin. Could you go back into your cage now? Oh, don't forget to pick up your face. It kind of fell off earlier. Okay then. Now, that concludes for the most part the list of basic mechanics, so to speak. Yeah, that's right, I said all that is the bare basics. There are plenty more features to unlock, but from here on out, just getting to a high boss number isn't going to cut it. Unlocking new features from now on will be done through 2 different forms of meta progression, both unlocked once you beat the 58th boss. One of them, thankfully, our good friend AI Peter Griffin already courteously explained for me. Titans. The other one, though, is challenges. Each of these challenges, with one tiny exception, will entail you starting over from a number of 1 and needing to climb your way back to a certain boss number from that starting point. It won't just end there though, because most of these challenges will impose certain restrictions or time limits, forcing you to play without being able to use critical features or to play against the clock, or sometimes both. These challenges may sound daunting, but the rewards are worthwhile usually. Beating challenges rewards enormous quantities of XP, AP, and other permanent benefits that cannot be obtained by any other means. Oh yeah, I didn't mention AP yet. AP is the game's premium currency, but don't worry, it's not super important. This game isn't as pay to win as most idle games, thankfully, and don't get me wrong, AP is very helpful and you do want it, but for the most part it's not like, oh no, you can't progress because you need 5 million AP, better break out that wallet. While there are features you can unlock with AP which do give you a straight up advantage, not only does the game give a lot of AP out for free, but on top of that, the majority of features you can unlock in the store just help with like automation and quality of life things, more so than actually giving you a strict advantage. Either way, with all that said, reaching a high boss number still matters. The time machine gets a bonus multiplier to its cash output depending on the highest boss you've ever beaten, and you still have to reach high bosses to find new areas to explore in adventure mode and unlock the Titan fights in the first place. That being said, from here on out, the bulk of your meta progression will hinge more on you beating the challenges and titans instead of simply making it from boss 227 to 228. Ooh. With that said, those are the basics of NGU Idle established. There is plenty more to go over, but those things will be covered in their own videos. As of right now, I'm over 2,500 hours into this game, and I have only just recently defeated the 6th Titan. My current highest boss is 231, and I have nearly completed all the challenges the game has to offer, at least on normal difficulty. That also means there are plenty of menus that I have here that I haven't gotten to explaining yet. The Wandu's and NGU menus unlocked for defeating the first Titan, the Yggdrasil menu for defeating the second Titan, the Gold Diggers menu for defeating the third Titan, the Beards menu for defeating the fourth Titan, the Magical MacGuffins for defeating the fifth, and the questing menu unlocked for defeating the 6th and final Titan for normal mode. All probably deserve their own videos in future. With all that said, if I have caught your interest with this, I obviously highly recommend giving this game a try if you've got a small soft spot for good idle games like I do. Because this truly is the best idle game I have ever played, by far, no question. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.